Our topic this time is all about adding dissimilar fractions. Okay, so let us start with this very simple example. Let's try to add 3/4. Okay, we are going to add 3/4 and 4/5. Okay, now try to look at the fractions. Okay, the two fractions have different denominators. Okay, the denominators are 4 and 5. So these fractions are example of dissimilar fractions. So when we say dissimilar fractions, these are fractions having different denominators. Okay, now let's add. Okay, this time, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung dalawang paraan in adding dissimilar fractions. Okay, so yung una, ito yung una, yung mabilisan, kumbaga, the fastest way to find the sum or total, or the fastest way to add dissimilar fractions. Okay, so what you're going to do is simply multiply the denominators, which are 4 and 5. So 4 times 5, that is equal to 20. Then we will multiply 3 and 5. So 3 times 5, that is equal to 15. Okay, then next, multiply 4 and 4. So 4 times 4, that is equal to 16. Okay, then add 15 plus 16, that is equal to 31, and just copy the denominator. Okay, now look at the answer, or the fraction. Okay, the answer is 31 over 20. Okay, and it is an improper fraction. So what are we going to do if our answer is an improper fraction? So nasabi ko na ito dati, no, sa mga previous videos na nagawa ko. So if our answer is an improper fraction, so we are going to change the fraction to mixed number, okay, by dividing the numerator with the denominator. So just divide 31. Okay, divide 31 by 20. Again, divide 31 by 20. Okay, so 31 divided 20, that is 1. 1 times 20, that is equal to 20. Then subtract 31 minus 20. Okay, 1 minus 0, that's 1. 3 minus 2, that is 1. Okay, so 1 will be our whole number, while 11 will be our numerator, and just copy the denominator. Okay, try to check the fraction. 11 over 20, is it in lowest term? Yes. Okay, 11 over 20 is in lowest term already because the GCF is 1. Okay, so sabi ko dati, pag ang fraction, pag ang kanyang GCF ay 1, ibig sabihin lowest term na po ang fraction na yan. Okay, so therefore the answer is 1 and 11 over 20. Okay, or we can solve, or we can get the sum or total of these fractions. Okay, 3/4 plus 4/5. Okay, let's have the other process, okay, on how to get the sum or total. Okay, we are going to change first the dissimilar fractions to similar fractions by finding the LCD, or least common denominator. So again, i-change muna natin. We are going to change 3/4 and 4/5 to similar fractions by finding the LCD or least common denominator. Now, how to find the LCD? Okay, ito po. We are going to list the multiples of the denominators. So in this example, the denominators are 4. The denominators are 4 and 5. So we will list down the multiples of 4. So multiples of 4 are, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. While the multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20. So 20 is a common multiple, and that is our LCD. So the LCD here is 20. Okay, so the first common multiple that will appear will be our LCD. Okay, yung pinakauna na common multiple na mag-appear, yun automatically will be our LCD. So ano ang gagawin natin sa LCD na yan? So yun yung gagamitin natin na bagong denominator. So 20 will be our new denominator. Okay, so we are going to look for the new numerators, okay, to find the equivalent fractions of 3/4 and 4/5. So 20 divided by 4, okay, again, we are going to divide 20 by the original denominator, which is 4. So 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. Then multiply it by 3. 5 times 3, that is equal to 15. Okay, next, 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4. Then 4 times 4 is equal to 16. Then add. Okay, so try to check. We have now 15 over 20 plus 16 over 20. So these are now the new fractions. These are the equivalent fractions of 3/4 and 4/5. And try to check, try to look at the denominators. Their denominators are the same. So the two fractions are similar fractions. So since similar fractions, yung dalawang fractions, simply add the numerators, then copy the denominators. Balik tayo dun sa rule or steps in adding similar fractions, which is add the numerators. So 15 plus 16, that is 31. Then copy the denominator, which is 20. Okay, copy the denominator. Again, 15 plus 16 is equal to 31. Then copy the denominator, which is 20. Okay. So again, 31 over 20 is an improper fraction. So we are going to change 31 over 20 to mixed numbers. So by dividing, so 31 divided by 20, so we have here 1 and 11 over 20. So 1 and 11 over 20. So mas mahabang proseso ito. Ito yung mas maikling proseso, but still parehong sagot yung maaring makuha natin, no, in adding dissimilar fractions. Okay, so let's have another example. Let's try number 2. Okay, subukan natin. Let's try 1/2 plus 2/3. Okay, let's add 1/2 and 2/3. Okay, so multiply 2 and 3, that is equal to 6. Okay, then cross multiply 1 times 3, that is equal to 3. 2 times 2, that is equal to 4. So 3 plus 4, that is equal to 7. Then copy the denominator. Okay, so again, our answer this time is improper fraction. So what are we going to do? We're going to divide. Okay, so we are going to divide. Change 7/6 or 7/6 to mixed number. So 7 divided by 6, that's 1. Then 1 times 6, that is equal to 6. 7 minus 6 is equal to 1. So 1 will be our whole number. Then the remainder, which is 1, will be our numerator. Then copy the denominator. So 1 and 1/6 is the answer. Okay, another one. Let's try number 3. Okay, let's try 4/8 plus 3/5. Okay, 4/8 plus 3/5. Okay, let's try to add. So multiply the denominators. 8 times 5, that is equal to 40. Okay, then cross multiply 4 and 5, that is equal to 20. Then multiply 8 and 3, that is equal to 24. Okay, then add. So 20 plus 24, that is equal to 44. Then copy the denominator. Okay, again, our answer is 44/40, and it is an improper fraction. So we are going to change the fraction to mixed number. So by dividing, so we are going to divide 44 by 40. Okay, so of course that is 1. 1 times 40, that is equal to 40. Subtract 44 minus 40 is equal to 4. So our answer is 1. Okay, and 4/40. Okay, now try to check 4/40. 4/40 are both divisible by 4. Okay, 4 at saka 40 ay maaari or pwedeng i-divide sa 4. So we will divide 4 by 4. Okay, 4 divided by 4, that is equal to 1. Then 40 divided by 4, that is equal to 10. Okay, so 4/40 is equal to 1/10. Okay, so we will copy the whole number 1 and the fraction 1/10. So this is now the answer. So that's how we are going to add dissimilar fractions. Okay, ito yung mas mabilis na paraan on how to add dissimilar fractions. Okay, so let's have another one, another last example. Okay, let's have number 4. Okay, let's have 3/6 plus 1/2. Okay, 3/6 plus 1/2. Okay, so multiply the denominators. 6 times 2, that is equal to 12. Then cross multiply 3 and 2, that is equal to 6. Then plus 6 plus 1, that is equal to 6. Okay, so 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. Then copy the denominator. So again, nasabi ko na rin ito sa previous video na nagawa ko. Pag yung numerator and denominator are the same, so that is equal to 1. Okay. Okay, naintindihan? Okay, so that's how we are going to add dissimilar fractions. So I just hope na meron kayong natutunan sa video na to, and sana makatulong yung video na to. Now, please try to share this video sa mga kaklase ninyo or sa mga kaibigan ninyo. Again, thank you.